Hey everyone, and welcome back. Have you ever found yourself staring at your bank account balance, maybe after a particularly long or challenging month, and just letting out a deep, weary sigh? You're putting in the hours, you're trying your best to be financially responsible, to save a little here, invest a little there, but it often feels like you're caught in an endless loop, doesn't it? Like true financial freedom, that elusive sense of security and abundance, is always just a step or two beyond your grasp. It feels like a secret club and you're still waiting for your invitation. But what if I told you that you might already be a member of that club? What if you're actually quietly, secretly getting rich, even if your daily reality or your current bank statement isn't shouting millionaire from the rooftops? It's a powerful thought, isn't it? Today we're going to dive deep into 8 subtle, often overlooked, yet incredibly powerful signs that you are, in fact, building substantial wealth. These aren't about flashy cars or designer clothes. They're about the foundational shifts in your habits, your mindset, and your approach to life that truly signify lasting financial growth. And trust me, you'll want to stick around for sign number 4. It's the one most people mistakenly interpret as a setback or a failure, but it's actually one of your biggest, brightest green flags on the path to prosperity. Let's uncover these hidden truths together. Let's start with something incredibly relatable. Think about your last trip to the grocery store. Did you automatically reach for the brightly packaged, heavily advertised name brand cereal? Or did you consciously choose the store brand equivalent that, let's be honest, often tastes just as good, if not better, for half the price? Or consider your smartphone. If it's perfectly functional, doing everything you need it to do you feel an intense pressure to upgrade it the moment a new model is released? Or do you ride it out, using it until it truly gives up the ghost, saving hundreds, if not thousands of dollars in the process? If you find yourself consistently making these kinds of boring, practical, and often unglamorous choices, opting for reliability and longevity over fleeting trends, prioritizing genuine value over superficial flash, then you are not being cheap, you are being profoundly strategic. You are consciously and deliberately choosing to retain more of your hard-earned money, allowing it to remain in your pocket and work for you, rather than constantly flowing out to maintain an image or keep up with societal expectations. This isn't about deprivation, it's about a powerful long-term strategy of delayed gratification. It's the quiet, often uncelebrated discipline of saying not now to immediate wants so that you can say yes forever to future financial security and freedom. This seemingly small shift in decision-making is a cornerstone of true, sustainable wealth building, and it's a sign you're already ahead of the curve. Now, this sign might sound completely counterintuitive at first, right? Who wants their money to disappear? But hear me out, because this is one of the most powerful indicators of silent wealth accumulation. Do you have automated transfers set up? Is a portion of your paycheck, no matter how small, automatically diverted into a savings account, an investment fund, a retirement plan like a 401k or IRA, or even just a dedicated emergency fund before you ever have a chance to see it in your main checking account? If your answer is a resounding yes, and sometimes you even feel a slight pinch, a moment of wondering, where did all my money go this month? Then I want to offer you a massive congratulations. You are, without a doubt, secretly getting rich. You've ingeniously built a system, a financial fortress, where your future self is consistently prioritized. That feeling of money disappearing isn't a loss. It's a profound and powerful act of self-investment. It means your wealth is growing on autopilot, silently and steadily building a stronger, more resilient financial foundation for you, even if your immediate checking account balance doesn't always reflect the full picture of your growing net worth. This automated approach is the secret weapon of many wealthy individuals, ensuring consistent progress without relying on willpower alone. Let's talk about a different kind of pressure. Do Do you remember or perhaps still feel that intense societal pressure to always have the latest model car, the trendiest designer clothes, or to embark on those extravagant, Instagram-perfect vacations, often just to post about them and garner likes? If that relentless urge has significantly faded for you, if you no longer feel that deep-seated need to impress people you don't even particularly like with money you don't truly have, then you are not just on the path to genuine wealth, you are actively embodying it. True financial security brings with it a profound and liberating sense of inner peace. It frees you from the exhausting, never-ending cycle of external validation and the constant comparison trap. When you consciously choose to stop performing wealth, you begin the much more fulfilling journey of actually living it. You start to deeply understand that genuine abundance isn't about flashy outward displays or material possessions. It's fundamentally about freedom. The freedom of choice, the freedom from financial anxiety, and the peace of mind that comes from knowing you are secure. Remember this powerful truth. Insecurity is often loud and attention-seeking. True, sustainable wealth is almost always quiet, confident, and understated. This is a sign I mentioned earlier, the big one, the undeniable green flag that far too many people, unfortunately, miss or misinterpret. Picture this common scenario. Your car suddenly breaks down on the highway. Your washing machine decides to flood the laundry room, or you receive an unexpected hefty medical bill in the mail. For a vast number of people, any one of these events would be catastrophic, immediately sending them spiraling into a terrifying cycle of debt, overwhelming stress, and financial despair. But for you, while undoubtedly annoying and inconvenient, it's just that, an inconvenience. You handle it. You have the necessary funds set aside in an emergency fund, or you have access to credit that you can comfortably repay, allowing you to absorb the financial hit without completely derailing your entire financial life or causing sleepless nights. That, my friends, is an absolutely massive and often overlooked sign of secret wealth. It's not about possessing millions in the bank. It's about having a robust financial buffer, a reliable safety net that transforms what could be a life-altering disaster into merely a minor bump in the road. It's the profound peace of mind that stems from knowing you are prepared to weather life's inevitable storms, big or small. If you've experienced one of these emergencies recently and emerged relatively unscathed without resorting to high-interest debt or panic, then you are unequivocally far wealthier in the most practical and meaningful sense than you probably give yourself credit for. This is true financial resilience in action. Let's shift our focus to your mental landscape. How often do you genuinely catch yourself thinking about the long game when it comes to your finances and your life? Are your internal monologues and even your conversations with others naturally shifting from immediate gratification questions like, what exciting thing can I buy or do this Friday, to more profound, forward-looking inquiries such as, where do I want to be financially in 5, 10, or even 20 years from now? This fundamental shift in perspective is incredibly powerful and transformative. It signifies that you are moving decisively beyond the allure of instant gratification and instead embracing the exponential power of compound interest, not just in your investment accounts, but crucially in your overall mindset and decision-making process. You are actively making choices today that are specifically designed to benefit your future self, understanding with deep conviction that small, consistent, and disciplined actions, when compounded over significant periods of time, inevitably lead to massive, life-altering results. This long-term vision, this ability to plan and execute for a distant future, is an unmistakable hallmark of those who are quietly, yet very effectively, building substantial and enduring wealth. It's about planting trees whose shade you may not enjoy for decades, but knowing they will grow. This particular sign can sometimes be a tough pill to swallow, as it touches upon our personal relationships, but it is an incredibly powerful and accurate indicator of your financial evolution. As you grow financially, personally, and in your overall understanding of wealth, you might begin to notice that your social circle is naturally, almost imperceptibly evolving. You may find yourself spending less and less time with individuals who are perpetually complaining about their financial woes without ever taking proactive steps to change their situation, or those who constantly encourage impulsive, unnecessary spending and a lifestyle of instant gratification. Instead, you'll likely find yourself increasingly drawn to individuals who are ambitious, who are forward-thinking, who engage in conversations about growth, opportunities, smart financial choices, and personal development. This isn't necessarily abandoning old friends or cutting ties. Rather, it's about a natural recognition that your environment profoundly shapes who you become. The people you spend the most time with significantly influence your habits, your beliefs, and your financial trajectory. If you are consciously or unconsciously gravitating towards a more financially conscious, growth-oriented community, it is a very strong sign that you are actively aligning yourself with success and abundance. It might feel a little uncomfortable or even lonely at first as these shifts occur, but it is an absolutely necessary and healthy part of your journey towards greater financial and personal abundance. You are becoming the average of the 5 people you spend the most time with, so choose wisely. Have you ever found yourself increasingly willing to pay a little extra for convenience, even if you could do it yourself? Perhaps you regularly order your groceries online to reclaim an hour of your precious weekend, or you hire someone to handle a household chore or a task that you are perfectly capable of doing, but you know it would eat into your valuable time for family, hobbies, or personal growth. Or maybe, and this is a big one, you've started to turn down opportunities for extra overtime at work, not because you're lazy, but because you consciously prioritize your peace of mind, your family time, your health, or your personal passions over a few extra dollars. This, my friends, is a truly profound and sophisticated shift in your understanding of value. It means you deeply comprehend that your time is, without question, your most valuable and finite asset, far more precious and irreplaceable than any material possession you could ever acquire. Wealth, at its most fundamental core, is not just about accumulating money. It is ultimately about the ability to own your time, to consciously choose how you spend every precious moment, and to protect that time fiercely from anything that doesn't align with your deepest values. If you are consistently making decisions that prioritize your time, your well-being, and your personal freedom, you are already experiencing a form of wealth that mere money alone can never truly buy. You are investing in your life, not just your ledger. And finally, we arrive at a sign that speaks volumes about your internal financial state. If you can confidently open your banking app, review your investment portfolio, or engage in open, honest discussions about your financial goals and challenges without feeling a crippling wave of panic, anxiety, or overwhelming dread, then you are unequivocally, secretly getting rich. This isn't about having a perfectly flawless financial situation, free of any concerns. Rather, it's about possessing clarity, understanding, and a profound sense of control over your financial destiny. Knowledge truly is power, and financial awareness is the absolutely essential final step towards achieving true and lasting financial freedom. When you bravely face your finances head-on, when you take the time to genuinely understand where your money is coming from, and more importantly, where it's going, and when you actively develop and stick to a clear financial plan, you have successfully overcome one of the biggest psychological barriers to wealth accumulation. You are empowered, you are informed, and you are actively and confidently steering your financial ship towards a prosperous future. This mental fortitude and clarity are invaluable assets that will serve you for a lifetime. So after exploring these 8 powerful signs, how many of them resonated deeply with you? How many did you recognize in your own life, perhaps for the first time? It's crucial to remember that wealth isn't always about the flashy headlines, the overnight success stories, or the instant gratification that social media often portrays. More often than not, true wealth is a quiet, consistent, and deeply personal journey built upon a foundation of smart habits, conscious and deliberate choices, and a powerful, transformative shift in your underlying mindset. You are very likely doing far better than you think, and every single one of these signs is a powerful testament to your ongoing progress and your commitment to a more abundant future. Now, I'd love to hear from you. Which of these 8 signs did you recognize most strongly in your own life today? Or perhaps there's another subtle sign of quiet wealth that you've discovered on your journey. Please share your thoughts and experiences in the comments section below. Your insights could be exactly what someone else needs to hear. And if this video gave you a little boost of confidence, a renewed sense of hope, or just some valuable perspective, please do me a favor, hit that like button. Subscribe to our channel for more practical, empowering finance tips, and share this video with someone you know who truly needs to hear this message. Until next time, keep building that quiet, powerful wealth, one smart decision at a time.